Have you ever felt that everything you try goes wrong? That no matter how many times you make an effort, life shows you a closed door. You try one path, it fails. You try another, it collapses, and you start to wonder, maybe life just doesn't want me to succeed. But what if I told you those wrong doors are not punishments, they are guides? Let me tell you a story, a simple one, about a young boy. And a lesson that changed everything. In a quiet village wrapped in forests and flowing rivers lived a curious boy named Kavi. He wasn't like the other kids who ran around laughing and playing. Kavi spent most of his time by the riverbank, skipping stones and drowning in questions he couldn't shake off. Why do some people fail so much? Why do bad things happen even when you try your best? Why does every effort feel like a mistake? His parents were hard-working people with little time to answer the deep questions of a child. Their reply was always, "That's just how life is, son." But that didn't sit right with Kavi, not even a little. One morning, while passing through the village square, he overheard travelers discussing a wise Zen teacher who lived in a monastery deep inside the forest. "They say he has answers for everyone," one traveler said. That was all Kavi needed to hear. By sunset, he quietly slipped away and began walking toward the forest. The journey wasn't easy. Trees towered over him like giants, blocking the sun. Roots twisted across the ground like traps. Strange sounds echoed from the shadows. His heart shook with fear, but his desire for answers pushed him forward. After hours of walking, he finally reached the monastery, simple, quiet, and peaceful. There, sitting in the garden, was the Zen master, calm, still, ancient in wisdom, with a gentle smile that seemed to silence the whole forest. Kavi bowed deeply. "Master, I have questions," he whispered. "I try, but everything I do seems to go wrong. Every step feels like a mistake. Every door I choose leads to disappointment. Why does life work this way?" The master listened without interrupting. Then he stood, placed his hand on Kavi's shoulder, and said, "Come." He led Kavi through the monastery into a long hallway filled with doors, bright ones, broken ones, colorful ones, cracked ones, some locked, some halfway open. The master pointed toward them. "Choose one," he said. "Open it." Kavi picked the most beautiful door, tall, golden, carved with patterns that promised something great. This must be the right one, he thought, but when he opened it, nothing. Just a cold, empty, pitch-dark room. "Wrong door," he murmured. The master simply nodded. "Try another." Kavi opened a second door, cheerful colors, warm designs, but inside was only dust and spiderwebs, door after door. Disappointment after disappointment. A room with a broken floor. Another with a stone wall. Another with silence so deep it felt like the world had stopped breathing. Kavi's hope drained with each failure. Finally, he dropped to his knees. Tears filled his eyes. What's the point? Every door is wrong. Every choice leads nowhere. Maybe nothing is meant for me. The master knelt beside him, still smiling softly. "There is one more door," he said, pointing to the end of the hallway. It was small, old, cracked, almost falling apart. "That door?" Kavi scoffed. "It looks worthless." The master's voice was calm. "Not everything good looks good." Shaking, exhausted, with almost no hope left, Kavi walked toward the humble little door. He pushed it open, and it creaked like it hadn't been touched in years. But when it opened, light poured in. A breathtaking garden stretched before him, full of blooming flowers, colorful butterflies, singing birds, and a breeze so gentle it felt like the world smiling. Kavi's eyes lit up. This is beautiful." The master said, "Life is full of doors, Kavi. Some open to darkness. Some open to emptiness. Some will break your heart. But if you keep opening them, one day you will find the door meant for you." Kavi whispered, "So the wrong doors aren't failures?" "No, my child," the master replied. "They are teachers. Every wrong door brings you closer to the right one. The only real failure is to stop trying." Those words lived inside Kavi for years. When he failed in school and people laughed, he remembered the hallway. When he applied for jobs and got rejected, he remembered the garden door. When his first business collapsed, he whispered, "Just another wrong door." And step by step, failure by failure, he found his true calling. He opened a small school for poor children, kids just like he once was, kids who felt lost, kids who needed hope. That school became a light in the village. One evening, As the sun dipped low and painted the sky with gold, a student asked him, "Sir, how did you keep going through all those failures? Didn't you ever want to quit?" Kavi smiled and told them about the Zen master and the doors. "Don't fear the wrong doors," he said. "They're not blocking you, they're guiding you. Every wrong door brings you one step closer to the right one." The children listened quietly, and for the first time, they believed that failure wasn't their ending. It was their beginning, and now. This message is for you. You will face disappointments. You will knock on doors that never open. You will walk paths that feel like dead ends. You will fail, again and again, but hear me clearly, every wrong door is still leading you forward. Every setback is pointing you to something better. Every no is steering you toward the yes meant for you. The only true mistake is giving up before the right door appears. If this story sparks something in you, hit like, share it with someone who needs it, and subscribe to Meandering Tales, because your next door might be the one that changes everything.